Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Austin here. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my very first ever home away from home, my very first apartment ever. This has been 9 to 10 months in the making. I'm pretty proud of where it is right now, and I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this place, building a lot of furniture and everything and designing it the way that I really like. So I hope you guys enjoy my tour of 705. All right, welcome to my home, guys. First thing you'll notice is Daisy, the golden retriever. Then I have my monthly calendar with all like my bills and everything, so I'm very organized. And then I have a little list here of stuff that I want to look for in my next apartment. And then I've been creating a list of things that I want to do in the next few months. Then I have my door. So I got this little hanger from Amazon. So I've been hanging a bunch of stuff on here. So I have my weightlifting belt, skipping rope, Daisy's leashes, and then my coat and hat. Next up is my kitchen. Now, this is what sold me for this apartment. I really like the look of it. Wood with stainless steel knobs and everything, and I thought it looked really, really cool. This is the other side, so all the cabinets look really, really nice. I'd say the only real negative I have with my apartment is the appliances aren't very new, but once again, that's just like a luxury, and I can deal with like an older stove. It's not a real big deal. My favorite pan that I cook everything on, it's the Rock. Not that Rock, it's actually just the name of the brand of the pan. It's the only actual non-stick pan that I found that actually works. If you guys need one, get that. Got my trusty Ninja blender that I make all my smoothies with, a kettle, and my favorite thing, which is my Keurig. I save a lot of money by not spending money at like Starbucks, McDonald's, those kind of places. I just make my own at home and it tastes pretty much the same. The sink where I do dishes. Unfortunately, we don't have a dishwasher, so it's all manual, so I gotta get my fancy rubber gloves out and scrub the dishes. Toaster and microwave. Now, something really cool about this microwave is it actually does a song when your food is heated up. I'm just gonna make a 10-second timer and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. How cool is that? That sold me right there. As soon as I tried that at Best Buy, done. It was a wrap. Paper towel holder. I got all my mugs in here for my coffee and tea. Dish drying stand, some knives, my fridge. Now this is really cool. So this table I originally found when I first moved. It was $400 at HomeSense, and the chairs were all I think like $80 each too. So it was over $500 easy. If I bought it brand new. Now, something really cool is I found this table on Facebook Marketplace, $100. Everything is pretty much perfect condition. $100, all 4 chairs and the table. Now that is a steal. I definitely recommend getting your tables and stuff secondhand because normally people take good care of them. So there's no real point of spending, 4 or 5 times as much as you could buy it used. I really, really like it though. Black leather with stainless steel, and the design of the actual base is really, really cool. I really like that design. Something else that was really cool about this apartment was they had this almost like arch structure that goes from your kitchen to your dining room. Now what I did with this is I basically made it almost like a background for my YouTube channel. So I got like shoes, the subscribe pillow and everything, a red Corvette, a bunch of comic books, a globe, and then more comic books, and then I have my actual like personal development books and business books and everything, then some Daisy treats, some Keurig pods and shot glasses, and then all my pens and pencils. So it looks really, really cool as a background for my YouTube videos, but then it also is very practical because I do all my reading and writing on this table. So it's super easy just to like, grab a book, sit down and read. Then we have Daisy's corner right here. So she has her food and water bowl. And then this is really cool. I found this at Winners, and it's a pet food, basically like container. So you open it up, all of her kibble is in there. Then I found this really nice clock that fits with the color scheme of like white, gray, and black. This was actually only $20 and it's actually really, really big. And I've been looking for a clock like that for a long time. Finally found one at Winners. So I guess that could qualify as a fab find. Then right now I have some weights on the floor because the gyms are closed and I still want to be able to work out. Then swinging over to the living room, we got some big curtains here to kind of block the sunlight out because it is very, very easy to get a lot of sunlight in here and then you can't see like the TV and all that. It's a dark, gloomy day right now. It's raining. It's really, really windy. She is licking my toes. Got Daisy's crate here. She doesn't really use it anymore, but once in a while, if I have to leave for like a few hours, she likes to chew on shoes, so I just put her in there. And then I am a huge nerd, if you guys didn't know already, so I have a bunch of Funko Pops on my bookshelf here. And then I have Game of Thrones Ultra Boosts and a vacation fund that is looking very dry right now. Can't even go to Chuck E. Cheese with that kind of money. Yeah, there's like a few dimes and quarters in there that that's pretty much it for now. Next shelf here, we have our modem and then Asus Wi-Fi router and then my Echo Plus from Amazon. Then all of my video games and movies, some camera gear in the middle shelf, and then you can see big Game of Thrones fan and Marvel. Then I have one of my IKEA D12 shelves. So I got an Iron Man helmet, so we got some action figures, the Hulk Buster. This one is my prized possession. It's my Hot Toys Iron Man. It lights up and everything. It's very, very expensive, so I definitely do not touch it unless it's in this glass case. 2 lamp lights, a couch. This couch is actually super comfy and Daisy loves it as well. That's her spot right there. Told you it's her favorite spot. Isn't that right, Daisy? Isn't that right? Coffee table, another IKEA shelf here with some more Marvel stuff, Thor's hammer. Then we have the 55-inch 4K TV for all my gaming and movies. I've been watching a whole bunch of movies lately, and I think the next movie that I want to watch is The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe. We got the IKEA TV stand. I've been wanting this thing for a long time, and then when I finally moved out, that's when I decided to get it. I think it works perfectly with the dimensions of the TV, and it looks really, really nice. My 4K Apple TV, an Arnold book as almost like a decoration because it fits with the color scheme, but I also read it once in a while too because it does have a lot of good info in there. Red is kind of like the accent color in my apartment, so I had to get 2 red controllers, put them on the charging station beside the TV. The LG soundbar here, guys, is a must-have. I'm a huge fan of soundbars over random speakers all over your apartment or house. The third and final IKEA shelf, so I got some Wolverine claws there, a Batmobile, another Batmobile, and then some Dragon Ball characters. I know what you guys are thinking. My apartment is not that nerdy. Like, if I had studio space, I would put this in my studio, but since it's my possession, I had to bring it from my parents' house. And then whenever I have office space or a spare bedroom, then I'll just put that in there in the recording studio. I'm a huge shoe guy, so as you guys can probably see, I do own a lot of shoes. My other channel is actually primarily like unboxings and reviews, and I do a lot of shoe videos. So if you want to see those, check the link in the description. But guys, this is my shoe collection right now. A lot of Nike and a lot of Adidas. Then I have my success checklist up here. So for my social media branding, I like to try to hit all of these little check marks per day in order to see the growth that I want. And then this is one of my favorite areas of the whole apartment, my editing and gaming desk. So I got a little Venom poster here with a New York souvenir, huge mouse pad, which I really like, with the MX Master keys and MX Master 3 mouse, and then my LG ultra wide monitor, 29 inches, and then I have my PS4 Pro and my MacBook Pro 13 inch with my DX Racer Valkyrie chair, and I really love this chair. This is where I actually edit my videos, play my video games and everything, and I love this space. This desk is actually going to get a huge upgrade in the next month or two, so stay tuned to see that. And then my little corner table here is almost like my control center, so I put all of my remotes on there. I have a plant to add some color to the apartment, and then some coasters, and then a Mophie wireless standing charger. I love this thing a lot. It's 7.5 watts, so it doesn't charge like super quick or anything, but it's very nice to have your phone standing up and be able to see the notifications when you're walking around the apartment. Then we got some storage space here, so a lot of coats and everything. And then I have some more Funko Pops for my collection, and my prized possession, toilet paper and a hammer and some measuring tape. Next up is the bathroom, so let's go ahead, turn on the light here. And what do you know? She's in her favorite spot by the toilet, aren't you, Daisy? But yeah, guys, this is my bathroom. So, you know, pretty basic sink, toilet, shower, nothing crazy. Just some soap, toothbrushes, me. My whole house is bugged, I swear. This is another Amazon Alexa. See, she's listening all the time. So, you know, the government can always hear what I'm saying, so I gotta make sure I don't say anything crazy when I'm in the shower. Got some of my stuff on the shelf here, so like shaving cream, deodorant, basic things like that. Little shower caddy with all my stuff on it, hair stuff, a bathtub, garbage, and then we're not out of toilet paper, luckily. And then Daisy is just taking a nap right now. Isn't that right? You sleepy? Are you sleepy, dog? Towel to dry my hands. Something I really like about the apartment is the silver handles on all the giant white doors. I think it just looks really good, and I really like how it goes with the floor and everything. Now for the last room, which is the bedroom. Nothing crazy. It's really just a bed, some curtains, and some dressers. That's pretty much it. I have tickets for all the sports games that I've been to in my life, so really big memorable things that have happened for me. My first Penguins game, which was against the Maple Leafs. Then I have Manchester United, my favorite soccer team, versus Liverpool and Real Madrid. Definitely big sentimental things that I own, even though they're just pieces of paper. Right now I don't even have any sheets on the bed besides like you know, the base sheet just because of how hot it gets up here. And that's why I have this little fan here to kind of keep me cool. Sun blocking black curtains. And then this guy over here, which is a salt lamp, which apparently has health benefits, but I'm not really sure how accurate that is. But it looks really cool at night. Daisy's giant circle bed. She absolutely loves this thing. I'll put some pictures up here of the first day that she got it. And then there is my closet. So a bunch of my clothes, some belts, a ton of hoodies. I own all of these hoodies. And the funny thing is I don't even wear hoodies. I don't know why I bought so many hoodies considering this past winter. I think I've worn maybe like one, and it's just like to warm up at the gym and then take it off. I don't actually wear the hoodies for like a day-to-day basis. Not even in the winter time, which, you know, doesn't really make sense to have that many, so I'll probably sell a whole bunch of them next year. Then we have my little Apple charging station here. So I got my iPad. It's obviously not charging right now, but you know, sometimes I'll put the charger in. Then I have my Apple Watch Series 5 and then a wireless charger for my phone that is in my hand right now. I'll open it up. I don't even know what's in here. I guess just a bunch of water and some 7-Up. Then we have my Roomba and Daisy's Wonder Woman water bowl so that she can drink water at night. And lastly, just some more storage space. Just kidding. There's one more thing we have to check out, and that is the balcony. So sometimes gets a little stuck. Let's open it up. We actually have a pretty nice view when you come out on the balcony. You get the other building, which for most people, another building wouldn't be considered a view. But I really like the way the buildings look here in this apartment complex. And then I really like that gazebo down there. I think it just looks really, really cool, and it brings a nice sense of community for the people that live around here. They can all just kind of gather up there, play some chess or something. Daisy loves it out here too because it's nice and cool. Hopefully I don't drop my phone, but we are on the 7th floor, so you can see we're pretty decently high up. Like we'd be right around, I think, like there on the other building. It's a really, really nice area. All the buildings pretty much look the same, so it's like a village of a bunch of these apartment buildings, which is pretty cool. You can actually plant your own fruits and vegetables over there and then like harvest them and everything, which I don't personally do, but if I wanted to, that's kind of cool. The other really convenient thing is there is a grocery store literally right there. So I can just literally walk right from the building right to that building and I get all my groceries. Super convenient and very fast. And then sometimes if it's not freezing cold like it is right now, I'll just take a seat on this chair and, you know, have a tea or something and look outside and enjoy the nature. And we'll come back in, and that is pretty much it, guys. So this is the moment I wasn't looking forward to. So I am going to be moving again, and I'm actually gonna move back home for a little bit. Now I won't get into like the reasons why or anything along those lines, but I think it's just the right move in order for me to go where I want to go. It really sucks because this was my first ever home away from home. So I'm always gonna remember this place. It's always gonna be a very vivid memory. And to be completely honest, this place was pretty much perfect. It had a tennis court, 2 pools, a hot tub, a gym. Staff was really nice. The tenants were really nice. It was a quieter neighborhood. Lots of great things around here within like even walking distance. And who knows, maybe when I move out again, I'll even move back to the same place. You never know. I'd be totally down to do that because I like this place so much. But I also have this little paper here of things that I want in my next apartment. First one is a dishwasher because I don't want to manually wash the dishes all the time. It gets super tedious after you do it like 2 times in a single day. A very nice gym so that, you know, on the off chance my gym is closed or I don't feel like going or the snow is really bad one day, I can still go to a gym in my complex that's pretty good. I also want to get a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment just so I can have an actual studio, because right now my apartment, I literally have softbox lights like in the actual apartment, and it probably looks really weird for the people looking across from the other building. And I just want a designated office space so it's almost like a work zone versus moving around softbox lights into my kitchen and dining area. I like to separate work from my actual like everyday living, and I do want YouTube as a career, so I am starting to treat it like a career. Because if you treat it like part-time, you know, 1 video a week, nothing's ever going to happen. I also want a big living room, which this apartment had that, so anything pretty much around the same size is totally fine with me, but a little bit bigger could never hurt. Maybe some newer appliances. I'm not complaining about the ones that I have. They work perfectly fine. I'm just a stainless steel and black guy, so you know, if I could get like a stainless steel stove or something, like that'd be awesome, but it's not like on the top of my want list. Air conditioning is a big one because there isn't air conditioning, so we had to buy like an external one, and it got super hot here in the summertime, so I'm looking forward to not having to deal with the heat wave. And then next time I move out, hopefully there's a very good air conditioning system so that I will be cool. I hate being hot. A washer and a dryer so that I can do my laundry in my apartment, so that I don't have to, you know, break the bank to do it in the actual apartment's facility. And then I also don't have to drive. So what I was about to say is I don't have to drive across town to do it at like my parents' house or my grandparents' house, something like that. But the reason why the clip stopped was because my grandparents actually called me. Something I've almost like given up in the sense after moving was my sense of family. When I lived at home, I was super close with my family. I'd see my grandparents like every day or every other day. And then after I moved out, I had almost like no communication with any of them, and that really sucks to realize. What I did was I put all my eggs into one basket. That basket basically exploded. So now you kind of realize like what's really important, and family's never gonna leave you. I'm very excited to go back home and actually like hang out with my family, especially with all the crazy stuff that's going on in the world right now. I want to be close to them, and I know it kind of sucks. I can't really like hang out with my grandparents because, you know, I'm younger. I could have it. I don't even know. And I really don't want to be responsible for giving it to a grandparent. So it kind of sucks that I won't even be able to really see them. I can still call and everything. The thing that I'm looking most forward to after moving home is really just like being with my family, being present, and then going out and living on my own completely. I can build myself up, have everything the way that I want it, and not have to rely on other people or have other people rely on me. After all that deep stuff, the last thing I want is underground parking, so that when the snowy times come, I don't have to brush snow off the car at 5:30 in the morning to go to the gym, freeze my hands off, and wait in the car for 15 minutes for it to heat up. Very good transition from that deep family stuff, but I do want underground parking. So that's kind of my list for my next apartment. I'm going to put that up on my calendar in my bedroom at home. I'm actually pumped. Like, I'm not sad. I'm not upset. I learned a whole bunch of stuff from moving out on my own, and when I do it next time, I'll do it right with very minimal mistakes and a lot less stress, and I'll be a lot happier too the next time I move. I know it. So guys, that's pretty much it. I am going to pack up all of my stuff right now. This is probably my, I want to say, second or third last night in my apartment. And I just want to say, like, you know, that family story that I just said applies to pretty much like everybody right now. You might not be able to see your parents, your grandparents, your brother, your sister, cousin, I don't know. But I'm super thankful for my family, because even when I don't talk to them all the time, they still want to know what I'm doing and help me. The fact that my grandparents called me literally during a video that I was just about to talk about them just really shows how powerful family is for me. And like, everyone's offering me places to put my stuff because I do have a lot of belongings. Like, this whole apartment is filled with things that I own, and when I leave there's gonna be almost like nothing left. And that being said, my parents don't have like a full-size apartment just waiting for me at their house, so I'm gonna have a lot of things that need to be stored places. So I'm very thankful that both of my grandparents are both going to allow me to put some stuff in their houses, and then when I move, boom, take it and bring it with me. But anyways guys, that was my apartment tour for 2020. It's been real 705, and I'm very thankful for all the lessons I learned within this apartment, all the videos I filmed in this apartment, all the memories and stories, and all the crazy things I get to tell for the rest of my life from this experience. And I'm gonna watch this video in, you know, 6 months, 7 months, whatever, when I move out again, and I know I'm gonna look at this video and be proud of what I've said and what I've accomplished. Very thankful for this whole experience living here. Once again, thank you all for watching this video. It's probably gonna be a long one because this is one of the biggest stories of my entire life, my first ever home away from home, and I'm very glad I got to share it with you guys on here. And I can show my grandkids this, my grandparents, my parents, I can show whoever I want this video. But that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day or night or afternoon wherever you're watching this video. Stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and I will see you guys in the next one.